guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to get big bombshell curls. So this was inspired by the Victoria's Secret bombshell curls that they used to do for the fashion show. What you'll need before you get started, you'll need a hairbrush. So I'm just going to be using this hairbrush. You'll need just one hair tie or hair clips. It depends on how much hair you have. I typically just get away with using one hair tie. Sometimes I'll use hair clips, but in today's video I'm just going to be using this one hair tie. And then you'll need heat protectant gloves. And you'll also need heat protectant. So this is the Bondi Boost Heat Protect Spray. Lastly, you'll need a 1.25 inch curler like this one. These curls typically last me about 3 days as long as I don't sleep on it, and I'm very careful with how I'm taking care of my hair after. So yeah, let's get into the video. This is actually from Amazon. I got it a few years ago. It was $50 for the curler and 5 different attachments, and this was the biggest attachment. I'll link it below. I'll link it below in the description box if anyone's interested in this curler, but it's been great. It also came with the heat protectant gloves, so this is another thing that you'll need. If you're using any type of hair tool, you don't want to touch your hair while it's still super hot. Make sure you have heat protectant gloves. You can use 1 or 2. In this video I'm going to be using 2. Sometimes I just use 1, depends on how I'm feeling that day. So you want to start by spraying your hair with the heat protectant, and I'm going to be showing you guys a little trick that I've been doing lately. So I take my heat protectant, and instead of just spraying it onto my hair, I actually spray it onto my hairbrush, and I'll do a few sprays like this, and then I will go into my hair with it. This way I just feel like I'm covering more of my hair with the heat protectant, whereas when I was just spraying it directly onto my hair, I felt like I was only covering the surface of my hair. I don't know if this is right or wrong, but I just like doing it this way. And then just give your hair a little brush through. We're also going to be brushing our hair at the very end, so you don't want to brush it too much. This is also my hair freshly washed and blow dried, so I do have a leave-in conditioner as well. So on top of that, I'm putting in the heat protectant spray, and this is the last product that I will be using. Once you've done that, you want to section your hair into 2. So what I'll do is I'll typically section above my ears. So this half of my head I will put into a loose ponytail situation. This is mostly just to get it out of my face. I know a lot of people use clips. I actually can't find my clips, so the 2 giant clips that I used to use, so I'm just going to be doing this, and then I'll like tuck it above my head like this, just so that it's out of the way and I can just focus on the bottom pieces of my hair. So this is what I have right now, and I'm gonna be sectioning my hair into 2, so just on both halves like this. And then once I've done that, I'm gonna be going ahead and putting on my heat protectant gloves. This looks a little crazy, but okay. It does look a little bit ridiculous right now, but trust me, the end result is worth it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on my heat protectant gloves. You can turn your curler on and then just let it warm up. I typically do this in my bathroom, and today I'm in my room, so I'll have it on the counter ready to go. So once you have your curler, this one comes in a 0, 1, and 2 setting. So 0 is off, and then 1 is high, and then 2 is extra high. I'm trying to protect my hair and not use the 2 setting unless it's like a really important event or a wedding or something really important that I need to style my hair for. Because I'm just curling my hair just to go out with my friends, I will be using the 1 setting. And it also just like, even though we sprayed our heat protectant, we don't want to damage our hair too much. I'm going to be grabbing pieces of my hair that are about this big. I'm taking a lot of hair just because I want the curl to be bigger, and because I have a 1.25 inch iron here, it just makes more sense to use bigger pieces of hair. So it depends on how thick your hair is. My hair, I would say I have fine hair, but I have a lot of it. I wouldn't say my hair is thick, so this is what I'm going with. So it's also kind of trial and error as well, like see what works on your hair. If you're using smaller pieces and you like how that looks better, continue doing that. If you like using bigger pieces and you like how that looks, and you like the more wavy hair instead of curly, then I would say go with this. So this is what I like. So I'm going to be holding my curler down like this, and then I'm going to be taking my hair and then wrapping it all the way around like so. And because we have our heat protecting gloves on, we can actually touch the barrel like that. So I'm going to be holding it about 5 to 10 seconds. And because these pieces are at the bottom, this is probably like the longest layer of my hair. So I'm going to be holding it a little bit longer. And then take your curler out like so. And then you want to hold the curl in place for about another 5 seconds. And then once you're done holding that, you want to gently place it like that. I know some people clip in their curls. I haven't really gotten into that. I did try to clip my curls one time and it just ended up looking like too curly, and I just like the wavy curl look. And then I'm going to be taking the next piece of hair. Also, make sure you don't get your curler too close to your neck. Just hold it like that. You don't have to curl it from the root down as well, so just be safe when you're doing this. And then same thing again. I'm going to be holding it for about 5 to 10 seconds. And take the curler out while you're holding your hair, and then gently just drop it like so. So right now we have 2 curls going. You don't want to touch your curls at all at this point, because if you touch it, it's going to lose its shape, and then it's just not going to hold for the rest of your night or your day, whatever you're getting ready for. So I'm going to tuck these 2 pieces at the back and then continue the same thing on the other side. Same thing again, hold your curler down like this, and then curl away from your head like so. And then I'm going to be holding it there. So you want to hold it like that for a few seconds, and then take your curler out and then let it drop like that. And then we have this curl. The last piece for this section. So again, hold your curler down, curl it away from your face. See how I'm not trying to get too close to my neck here? That's mostly just to protect myself from any potential burns. It is really hot right now, and it's the heat protecting gloves that are actually protecting my hands. Otherwise, this would probably burn. Okay, so that's one half of my head done, and then I'm just going to take out the front pieces here. I know some people spray each curl once it's done. I don't do that, just because I like how this routine looks. So once I take out this top part here, I'm actually going to be using my hair tie again, and then just tying the sections that we just curled. I'm going to be tying them into a loose, not ponytail, but just like tying them together so that they don't get tangled with the front pieces here. And then part your hair however you like. So I'm doing a side part. I typically just go with the side part. Unless I'm doing an updo of some sort, then I'll part it down the middle and then curl that way. Once I'm at this part, I'm going to be curling my hair from the back to the front, just because the front pieces, I like them to blend in with the rest of my hair. So I just like doing them last. So I'm going to be taking this piece all the way at the back here. And then again, relatively big pieces like so. Grab my curler again, hold it down, and then curling away from my face. Again, just holding it for 5 to 10 seconds. If I wasn't making this video, I would probably be watching a show or a YouTube video or listening to a podcast while I'm doing this, just because it's you can do something in the back, or you can watch something in the background while you're doing this. We have our next piece here, so same thing. Hold it down, curling away from our face, and hold that bottom piece with the barrel like that. Oh, also another thing, when you're curling your hair, you want to like angle it. You see how I'm angling my hair downwards, just because the curl holds better that way, and it doesn't look like it's like those tight ringlets. And now we have our last piece of hair here, but I'm gonna take this piece and then hold it a little bit higher like that. So just like straight from my face, and then curl down. And once your time's up, let it go, and then you'll get a curl like that. And at this point, I'm just going to bring all the completed sections of my hair, I'm just going to bring it to one side. All the hair that needs to be curled is just chilling on one side here. Okay, so same thing again. I'm going to be starting from the back of my head. You want to hold your hair like straight out. You want to hold it kind of angled down, just because with this hairstyle, it just looks cleaner, and especially if you have long hair, it'll weigh it down anyway, so it's just a preference. So I'm gonna be holding it like that for a few seconds. Also, if I wasn't making this video, this would literally take like less than 15 minutes to do. So it's very quick. This also lasts me a few days, so it's great. What I do is I'll have it in a high ponytail. I know those heatless curls are also trending right now. I haven't gotten around to doing them yet. Maybe if I find one of those techniques are working for me, I'll make another video on it. I think it's called the sock trend or the sock curls. They're trending right now. I haven't gotten around to trying that yet. So we have our last piece here. My arm feels like it's gonna fall off. Perfect. So now we have our whole head curled, and like I said earlier, make sure you're not touching your hair. You don't want to get any of your well, we have our heat protectant gloves on, but you also don't want to touch it with your bare hands, just because the oil from your hands is going to mess with your curls. You'll have to brush them out later. I like to just clean up as I go when I get ready for events. So now that my curler is down, I turned it off, and then I'll just be able to unplug it before I head out. So this is what we have right now, and I'm going to be waiting up to 30 minutes before I brush them out. You just want to make sure the curls are completely cooled off, and it just holds its shape. And when you brush it out, it just blends it all together seamlessly. So you don't want to do this too early, and you also don't want to touch your hairs. If you're someone who does their hair first and then makeup, then this would be a good time to do your makeup. Just set a timer for about 30 minutes. I would say 20 to 30 minutes. So I will be back in 30 minutes. Okay, so I'm back. It's been 30 minutes, a little bit over 30 minutes. So this is what my hair looks like right now. So this is what the curls look like, and I know some people just leave it like this. I like to just brush them out, so it really depends on what you prefer. If you're someone who likes using oil or a spray after, then this is when you would add those things in. So I'm just gonna brush my hair. So you want to hold your hair like this. You don't want to tug on it, and then just gently brush out your curls. And you should also go from the top of your head down in one motion so that it kind of blends together. Okay, so this is what it looks like on the one side. So this is what it'll look like. And the reason why I just like to curl my hair in the way that my hair is parted, it just looks, I don't know, I just like it more, and I like all the curls just going away from my face. So I'm going to do the other side as well. Just be gentle with your hair. You don't want to tug on your hair. Okay, perfect. So this is what the finished product should look like. You have these big bouncy curls, and yeah, now you're ready to go. So this is what we have. Okay, so that brings me to the end of this video, and if you've watched this far, I would love it if you could like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so that I can make more videos like this. I hope that this video was helpful, and if your hair doesn't turn out like this the very first time that you're watching this tutorial, then just keep practicing. I've been doing this since my teens when I first watched Mac Barbie 07's YouTube video, so it does take practice. You'll get there, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!